Alright, Mac Market, this is the video showcasing my MP5, or a relic of an MP5, live, and you get to see all the problems in the flesh, along with everything that still is happening today. Currently, it is 4 o'clock on the 3rd of July, so same day I'm posting this thread, but I figured I might as well showcase it in video form, just in case the photos are not doing it justice. So this is the Echo1 Vector Arms licensed MP5, in which is so fucking old. I can search up the name on YouTube, and the only videos that come up around like 8 years ago, if not 10. So this thing is old, quite old, and unfortunately there are a lot of problems with it, and I'll disclose them now. First, you can take a look at the front. The rail is fucking missing. Although it's not necessarily missing, it's just broken off because, as a matter of fact, here is the rail in question. It's actually in pretty good condition, actually. It's just snapped in half. I don't know what you can call that a good condition, but the reason why it snapped in half is probably because someone bumped it on the side when putting it away, and this thing just snapped off because it's that old. And you could probably glue it back together, but I suppose you could just find a rail or maybe a cover to just kind of like clamp it on the side or something. Also, there's no flash hider because I took it off when I was a kid and I don't have it anymore. If you want me to find that, you're gonna have to go back in time for it, but otherwise you're gonna have to get an adapter or some orange tip and just kind of fasten it in and make it work, because that's the only way I can think of fixing it. Also, another problem is that the fire selector on the left is missing. That came with the gun. I don't know what happened to it. I remember having it back when I reviewed the gun, back when I was still in high school. You can find the video right here. God damn, that is an embarrassing video. And yeah, you can probably tell in that video that it also just fell apart. It just didn't stick. So whatever happened to it, I have no idea what happened to it. And most likely it will not be coming in the package. Also, you probably noticed what this weird Velcro looking thing is. Well, that is Velcro, and it's applied on almost every surface. Blades on the side, and the reason for that is because the previous owner that sold this gun to me had a bunch of MP5s, and this is the peak of Facebook trading, and it just appeared that he interchanged the mag catches for the MP5s, and he put on the least stable one for this one because it helped him speed soft, where you can just tear out a magazine and go with the next one. Well, unfortunately, unless if you're into that, you probably need to find a better mag catch or perhaps put on thicker Velcro, because this can happen. You can tell that's wobbling, and of course, without touching any of the mag releases, I can just yank it out. Now, it doesn't come out really easily. As a matter of fact, it doesn't come out hard unless you tug on it, but if you would shake it side to side enough, I'm gonna just hold it over my bed and shake it. Here's both my hands to demonstrate the point. It's out. So you're gonna have a problem with that if you do happen to play like this, I guess. I don't know. However, all the interactions in terms of, or not interactions, sorry, the trademarks are still here. Like you can see on here, I'll flip the video around. Here is the Vector Arms licensing. And the other side, where the left side is, you can tell that it has a caliber marking, cal 9mm by 19. And the last problem I have is with the charging handle. Now, the charging handle is finicky because it functions, well, as much of a dummy charging handle functions as it can. You can see it works. However, it is slightly broken because you can tell this thing wobbles. And the reason why it wobbles is because the screw that is screwing it down into the place that it holds it is stripped. I'm not sure what happened to it, but I guess somebody pulled on it hard enough where it kind of went sideways. So the screw is basically the only thing that's holding it in place, but it's already stripped at the base. So you need to push it forward in order to pull it back. Otherwise, you can't bring it back. Easy fix to replace the screw is to pop out this pin right here and unscrew this little holder here, and you can literally just rip off the front sight and screw in a different screw. So it's a pretty easy fix, but it will cost you a little time and some screw finding. And otherwise, that's about it. The thing is wired to the Deans. You probably can't see it because it's super dark, but it was wired to the Deans, and you can probably see it in the photos on the post. And how you take apart the stock is very simple. It's one screw. So what you do is take a look at it. You see how the screw is over here. On the other side, there's literally like a bolt catcher, or not a bolt catcher, but like a nut. You just unscrew the nut, pop the screw out, you can just tear off the stock, and they'll house pretty much any battery you throw in it because it's pretty fucking big. But otherwise, that's it. I don't know if anyone really will buy this, unless you're just gonna revive it or collect it or something, because this is a really old gun that functions as it should, or at least functioned when it did. So otherwise, that is about it. Any other questions, please ask me in the comments or PM me or put them in the comments below. So, whatever.